Alright, so I just finished touring this home behind me right here in the Bridgeport neighborhood on Chicago's South Side, and I'm telling you right now, this one is a little bit different. So let me show you what I saw on the inside so you can see what's going on, and of course, how much does this cost? Alright, so to start, very nice looking front door, very tall, but let's see what's behind that door. And okay, so the hardwood floors are nice and shiny. Let's get some lights on. Okay, we have the track lighting. They have pretty much everything painted brown. If I were to guess, I would say this was remodeled probably in the mid-2000s, but everything seems like it's in pretty good shape. Check out this, the built-in shelves. I think that's a pretty nice feature. They have lights on the inside of them too. Let me see if I can find the light switch. But in the meantime, we have what looks like no, this couldn't be the kitchen, but there's a nice wet bar over here. You have your wine cooler right there. Then more little nooks for storage in there. Let's see, hit the light switch. They even painted the light switch covers brown. I can't get the kitchen one to come on, but that's okay. Let's see what else is in here. So, okay, we come to this dark room right here. I believe it's a bathroom. Here we go. This one's a full bathroom too. Oh, in case you can't tell. Walk-in shower. It's a pretty big one as well. Yeah, this is definitely a unique design, I would say. So you come back here. You have a little storage closet right there. And let's get some light on in here. We have another door. This just gets more interesting the further you go in. So you open this up, or light this up, I should say. You have another open area. Check this out. And if I were to guess, there used to be a stove right there. More lights that I can't find the switch to. This is going to take a little bit of exploration to put it together. There we go. And let's go a bit further. Okay, we have another bathroom. Bathroom looks good. Tile job looks good. Now, you know what this feels like to me? This feels like at one point, this was a multi-unit building and they just kind of combined everything and made it a single family home. Because if you look right here, there's a drain pipe right there. So most likely somewhere around here there was a kitchen, because there's a gas pipe over there. But it was deconverted. And okay, looks like I missed a room. Once again, bear with me with this layout, because this is not your average layout. But here we have a bedroom. It's about probably 12 by 7, I would say. And once again, unique storage nooks all on the wall. Check out the closet area. Okay, let's go back through here. Just maybe you guys let me know if it's just me, but it's just kind of hard to grasp the full layout. So if I were to guess, this was one unit over here, and then they opened this up. This area was a second unit, and they just opened it all up and made it a single family home. But if I were to guess, this would technically be, I mean, can you call this a kitchen? Where would your stove be? That's the one thing I cannot find. And whatever's going on here, I can't find where the stove would go. All right, after walking through it a second time, What I believe is that this would be the actual kitchen area. It just doesn't have any cabinets because your gas fixture or your gas is right here. So this is where your stove would go. And that's why all these outlets are here, because you can set up some cabinets, and then you will have the nice lighting right here. And over here is where you could put your sink. But that just means as of right now, you just have to put in your own cabinets. So I will call this a work in progress. So on this first floor, I have to say there's a lot going on. Once again, I believe this was once a 2-unit property and they deconverted it to a single family home. However, they don't have any cabinets for the kitchen, so the layout is just kind of, once again, open and unique. But like I explained, I believe the kitchen is going to be behind me. You just have to put up some cabinets. But once you do that, there's a lot of space here. But once again, very unique layout. Let me know what you think, and let's see what's going on with the rest of this building. And also, don't forget, if you're thinking about buying in the Chicagoland area, feel free to reach out to me and I'd be happy to email you a list of properties for sale. Let's go. Now, I'm very curious to see what's going on the second floor. Because right now, I don't know what to expect. Not gonna lie. Okay, up here we have very tall ceilings as well. And, okay, more open space. See if I can get this light on. Got your track lighting. And this is just all open. I guess you can say that's a loft area. You come in here. I would call this a bedroom, so I would say this is bedroom number 2. Check out the wallpaper. Interesting, unique design. You come in here. Large walk-in closet. Get the light. But yeah, large walk-in closet. Now let's explore the rest of this floor. And yeah, looks like they have a stage area set up here. So when they say perfect for entertaining, I think this is what they meant. Now let's see if I can get this open. Okay, we have furnace up here. So that's probably for the second floor. And we have another area that seems like a dining room, which once again is proving my theory that this was a multi-unit building. And do we have a light in here? And this one, can't call it a bedroom because there are no windows, but there's a closet right there. And oh, check this out. This is the full kitchen on the second floor. This was probably the only kitchen in the building. Once again, one of the most unique layouts you'll ever see in a property. Check out the cabinets though. Let me know what you guys think of the cabinets. Would you keep these cabinets or would you switch them out? But you got stainless steel appliances. Everything looks functional, but the kitchen is on the second floor. So hey, no going downstairs to get your breakfast, right? Then we have another small room right off the kitchen. There is a window here but there is no door. They took the door off. But you can technically call that a bedroom if you want. Now for the bathroom. Looks like they went with the gold paint job. Not really a lot of light in here. But we have a walk-in shower right here. Door's kind of stuck, and you know what? I don't even want to mess with that. But if you come over here, oh, that fan scared me. Let me cut that thing off. That has seen better days. But you have a small jacuzzi tub over it. Well, it's not jacuzzi tub, but the world's smallest bathtub right there. Yeah, you're not gonna find another home quite like this. I can tell you that right now. All right, so the further I explore this home, the more surprises I find. So the second floor has an additional, I would say, 2 bedrooms. One of the rooms doesn't have a window, so you can't call it a bedroom. But you have not only another bedroom, but you have a full kitchen up here, which once again, I believe this was a separate unit from the first floor, but they just kind of combined it all and made it one large single family home. Let me know what you think of this layout, and meanwhile, let's see what's going on with that basement. Okay, so let's head down this staircase, which these are the skinniest stairs I've come across. But make our way down here. And wait, is there a basement? And if so, how do you get to it? Well, since we're here, let's check outside and check out the backyard. This is nice. Come in here to your garage. Check out the setup out here. The patio area, nice and enclosed. You have some turf right there, and it looks like you can get to the basement from down there. But you have the patio doors going to the garage. And okay, this is a pretty decent setup. 2-car garage, nice and clean. But now let's head further down here. And then there's this door right here. What does this lead to? Is this just outside or? Okay, this leads to the side walkway. Once again, this is an impressive backyard setup. If you're looking for privacy, this is it. And of course, that door is locked, and I do not have the key to it. So, doesn't look like I'll be able to get into the basement, which is a shame because with how the rest of the home looks, I was really curious to see what was down there. But wait, when you think all hope is lost, look what this door leads to. Down the stairs. Now, there's no light because that would be too much to ask. But time to explore. You have a little storage right here for starters. And if I just duck and make my way down here, we have a light switch. Okay, so the basement height isn't very tall. As you can see, I can easily reach my hand up here, so I doubt it's even 7 feet. That's probably the door that I couldn't get unlocked. And we have some storage over there. And more storage under the stairs right there. And then if I duck under this, which is lower than 6 feet, and here we go. Check out the stainless steel walls. You have a gas pipe here, so you can have another kitchen set up if you want. See, I knew it would be interesting down here. And oh, yet another gas pipe. So you can have stoves everywhere. You have a wet bar set up right here. And what's in this? It's behind this door. More storage. Actually, if you explore a little bit more, you will find the furnace. So I imagine that's the furnace and the water heater for the first floor. Now let's keep it moving. It's behind these sliding doors. It looks like it's just storage. Now, is there any light back here? You got even more storage. And your laundry unit or your washer and dryer setup over here. And oh, another bathroom. Unique wallpaper. Here's your shower. And yet another furnace and water heater. So that means at one point this was probably a 3-unit property because there are 3 furnaces. And this is just another way to get to the furnace. And then back here, just another area, which I imagine at one point was the living room for the basement unit. Because if you come to this door, oh, I thought this would lead outside, but it does not, just more storage. So yeah, I mean, there you have it. One of the most unique properties I've ever filmed. Let me know what you think. All right, so for this home in the Bridgeport neighborhood on Chicago's South Side, which has a total of 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, one of the most unique properties you ever see in your life, how much is a property like this worth? Currently, this property is listed at $689,000. Let me know what you think of this property, and of course, if you're thinking about buying or selling in the Chicagoland area, feel free to reach out to me.